If you had the chance to finance an Infiniti Q60 at 18, will you do it? Any recommendations? I like when you guys comment these type of questions because my whole page is about me sharing my opinion, and I'm gonna say no to this, and here's why I'm gonna tell you why. Look, depending on what year you decide to get, you're looking at spending over $20,000 on this car, and you're 18. Around 16 to 18, I had a Nissan Sentra SCR, and then I moved up to an Infiniti G37 Coupe. Now, I'm not going to discourage you not to get an Infiniti Q60, but I am going to tell you certain things that you should do to critically think before you make that purchase, all right? And I wish I knew when I was younger. You have to be willing to pay to play to own an Infiniti Q60. I don't care what anybody says. When something breaks down, it is very expensive, especially at that age when you want to go on vacations, this and that. You're going to have to sacrifice all those vacations depending on where you work and how much you're making to be able to afford this car and to be able to just drive this car. And when things break, you might have to just park this car and leave it in front of the house or something until you can make enough money to pay for repairs, bro. A lot of these people that you see drive these cars, you don't really know what they're doing, bro. You'd rather have more money in your wallet than more money on an investment that's just gonna depreciate, bro. What I mean by that, don't overlook what I'm saying. Because, bro, you're gonna be at a point where you wanna do this and that, and all that money that you would be using later down the line to do this and that, you spent on your car. It hurts. I'm feeling that right now. I'm like, damn, I could have bought a GTR if I never bought this car. That's literally how I'm feeling right now. So just understand my pain. And if your parents are pushing you to get a new car like this, they don't love you. Unless they're willing to pay whatever prices to help you do this. When I mean pay for this, like, help you with like the insurance, help you with the monthly payment, because things add up, bro. Like, you want to live your own life. When those bills come to you and you miss a payment, it could completely obliterate your credit score to the point you're gonna be stuck at home living with your parents until you could figure out a way to get rid of the car, bro. These are serious things that you're gonna be feeling later down the line, and it's gonna hurt. Maintenance in this car can be very pricey. I'll give you an example. So when I changed my brake pads and rotors, it cost me $500 just for the part alone. I ordered off of R1 Concepts. So just keep that into consideration. And you're gonna have to pay for oil changes like every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. You're gonna have to change your air filter. You're gonna have to do this, you're gonna have to do that. Like, there's a lot of stuff you gotta do to the car to keep it running, bro. This is not a regular car that you could just keep driving like a freaking Civic. If you don't maintain this car, this thing's gonna blow up. That's just the truth. And when it's time to change your tires, you're looking at $500 to $800 just on good quality tires such as these ones. You're not gonna wanna cheap out when you get tires on this car because you're gonna be doing this and that a lot, you know? So you're not gonna wanna cheap out on the tires. And that's just the price of buying the tires. It's not at the price of putting them on the actual wheel themselves. So if I was in your shoes, I would buy like a G35 or a G37 cash for like $5 grand. And if I want to build it, add like a turbocharger kit to it. Because, bro, a lot of these guys you see that are owning these finance cars at 18, they're not anything, bro. Don't look at them and think that, oh, these guys are doing that, I could do this too. You just watch how they'll turn up in the next couple years, especially if their parents aren't helping them pay off whatever car they have. They're not telling you the truth. Like, bro, a lot of my friends are still even up to my age. Parents are paying their car note and paying their insurance for them. Their name is not even on the title themselves, but all they do is spend their money that they're working for, the kid that drives the car, on parts. They're not really paying off the car. Their parents are going to pay off the car for them. It's more like a gift. So just keep that into consideration, bro. Do what's best for you in your life. Like, you could take my advice, but you don't have to listen to it, especially when it comes to financing. But I experienced all this stuff already, watching this and that person with my friend group already. I'm just telling you my experience with my friends and everything I've seen. So don't show off. Showing off can hurt you in the long run. And make sure you know financial literacy. Financial literacy. Because if you go to the dealership and you don't know that, they'll have you running a high interest rate. And interest rates are really high when you're trying to buy a car right now. And Q60s, they go up to like $30,000 to $40,000 if you try to get one like kind of newish. I showed you like the 2017s and 18s. I'd even show you what a 2020 and 2021 looks like. Think about it like this. You're paying the monthly payment, you're paying the insurance, and you're paying the maintenance every month. And you're paying registration almost every 2 years. That's a lot of bills for an 18-year-old. That's why I'm saying, like, bro, be careful what you buy. And not everybody you see that has these big cars is it. You don't know what they're doing. And not what they're doing is not always good on the other side. But If you're willing to sacrifice your money and time, where you could be using that money on a down payment on a house, you can go ahead. It's not my money at the end of the day. I'm just giving you my share of advice and opinion, bro. But good luck with whatever you decide to do.